September 11th, 2015. A big day on our planet. Was it 14 years ago? The world changed. I was still in England watching it on the news and just being like, what on earth just happened? And in that moment, something changed in the planet, and it changed in us, and it changed in me. This vision of what are we doing? Who are we as humans on this planet? And how did we get to this place where we're blowing stuff up and killing each other? I kind of got brought up with a dad who was always telling me about the stuff going on the planet, the wars and the famines and all of the disasters and the crazy corruption, and also everything that was happening with global warming and the fish dying and the big plastic island in the ocean. And I always knew inside of me, this is part of my mission. I am here to support the world to change, and I don't know how it's gonna happen. And yeah, I'm just me, not really that important in the grand scheme of things. I'm no politician or queen, and I don't have like millions of dollars to be able to make a change, but I knew this is why I'm here. And I've spent my life on a journey seeing the future, seeing what is possible and what is possible in each and every one of us. I've kind of devoted my life without really meaning to, it just happened, to the future and to the shift in me, and really seeing how that then shifts our planet. Studying how are we connected? What is the science of the universe? What is the science of all of the spiritual teachings of we are connected and all the answers are inside of us? And how does that connect to the body? So I was fascinated with the body, with imagery, with physics, with health, and I knew all these pieces somehow fit together, but I didn't know how. And through my journey, through these past 10 years of exploring this work and working with hundreds and probably thousands of people at this point, I have found and discovered how to crack the code. And it's like, is this code something that's crackable? Well, it's almost like if you can imagine your computer that is made, I don't know, what do you have? A 2015 model if you're lucky enough to have a new one, or a 2013 or a 2010. And these different computers have different hardware, they have different software, and depending on when that computer was made, it is more efficient or less efficient at doing its job of keeping you connected, being able to upload and download things from the internet. And how fast and effective are you using that computer? Well, your body is kind of like your computer accessing the web. So if you want to have greater health, if you want to feel more intuitive, if you want to feel more connected, if you want to feel more inspired, more energized, and let go of the past gunk, kind of like what has been clogging up your computer hard drive? What old programs are you still running? And only when we can clear that stuff out, only when you can take your computer to the Genius Bar or have a complete upgrade and your information gets transferred onto a whole new system or a whole new machine, can then we move into the future. You are like a computer, and yet obviously you're not a computer. You are a physical being, a light being. You're actually just an energetic system. You are information, code, that then makes you appear physical. And so everything that happened in your past, the moment you were born, when you were 3 years old, the trauma that happened when you were 5, the moment when your parents fought and divorced, the moment when your boyfriend walked out on you, all of those moments of your life, memories, real life experiences are like mapped onto your code. And then that is creating you. So your past is creating your now, and your now is creating your future. And so our future is pre-written. Our future is our past, relived over and over. Unless you can crack that code and start to defrag, to clean out, to actually eliminate the old information that was informing you to have the back pain, to get nauseous, to feel bloated after you eat, or to get frustrated when too many emails are coming in. So the future version of you that you know is possible, the one that is feeling relaxed and at peace and connected and living the life of her dreams and accessing her magnificent intuition and knowing what she wants and being able to get it and creating the future that is not just for herself and for her family and for her community, but for the planet. That is the person who can live in the future. And that is the person who can let go of the past. And this is what I see that health really is. Health isn't doing all the right things and drinking the juices or going to your yoga class or doing enough self-care. Yes, those things are great, but they will not rewrite your code. They will help and they will cushion you, but they won't change the future. So for us to change our future, for us to create this big, bright, beautiful world for ourselves and for our planet, we must learn the tools. How do we effectively use imagery? Because everything you imagine, everything you believe is what you are creating. I believe I'm someone with shoulder tension. I'm going to have shoulder tension. I believe that there's never enough. I keep experiencing that. I believe that all men are idiots. And I keep finding men who are idiots. So how do you change that? You change that by going deep into what is really informing you, which is the code, which is the subconscious, starting to dissolve the past information and learning how to use imagery, not just in your mind, but in your whole body to change the information on the web, i.e. change your life for real, for good, as if by magic, without seemingly doing anything, and you'll find that you need to do less, but you'll get more. So I see the future, and if you see the future and you want to be a part of this vision and this creation for our new world, the time is now. Now to choose to say, yes, I want to open this portal of possibility. What is possible for me? How can I go deeper? How can I explore this more fully and completely and embrace it with the whole of me, with my fingertips and my toes and my pelvis and my liver and my every dot that makes up you? That is where it needs to be embraced. It's beyond just talk and words, and it's physically in your cells. So next week or this week or whenever you're watching this, it's happening. In the now, we're going to be having some live experiences. Get your butt on them. Come and experience it. You will never know if you don't fully show up and experience it. Don't kick yourself in the future and send messages to your past self now being like, you should have gone to that then. Just show up, create a space in your calendar, and let's do this together. Because superhumans know that we are going to change the world by changing ourselves. Dreamers stick together, and you are the whole point, and connected, we are making a whole new world. I will see you there.